welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the 50 facts about me. I thought I would do a kind of more of a vloggy tag type video because I want to let you guys into my personal life a little bit more. I feel like a few of you don't really feel like you know me as well as you know other YouTubers, or that I don't let myself out there, or that I don't let you guys in as much as other people do. It isn't that, it's just that it's hard for me to portray my personality in a makeup tutorial, or my full personality in a makeup tutorial, and I never really do tag videos because I just never really felt the need to. But that's all going to change. Now that I'm uploading 2 times a week, I'm definitely going to start doing more personal videos so that you guys can kind of see a different side of me than you haven't really seen before. So this is going to help with that, and I also did that Draw My Life video just recently, so that will also give you an even bigger insight into my life. Number 1, the first fact is that I have been a very, very passionate vegetarian since I was 14, and I'm 20 now, so for about 6 years, and I will never go back. I am a horror movie fanatic. I have the biggest stash. Whenever someone comes over to my house, they're like, whoa. I just love horror movies. They're my favorite genre of movies. Most people wouldn't guess this, but I'm actually a massive computer nerd. I love computers and all that technology stuff. I've been a nerd for quite a long time actually. I studied photography for a year after I left school. Growing up, I never wanted to do anything to do with makeup. I was not into makeup at all. I was into my baggy clothes and a little bit of a tomboy realistically compared to what I am now. My ultimate favourite genre of music is hip hop. I always sleep with a pedestal fan on. I just love the sound. It's like my little lullaby. It just puts me to sleep. My favourite Xbox game is Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and my favourite PC game is The Sims. I am an atheist, and this is a really touchy subject I found. All I can say is that I respect your religious beliefs, so please respect mine. I am very well educated on religion. I went to a Catholic school. I studied it for about 5 years. I even won the religion award, but that doesn't change the fact that I just don't believe in it. I was always the really shy, really insecure, really unconfident girl in high school up until about the last year or 2. You might have noticed this, but I have a stutter. It's really bad sometimes when I try to say things all at once. That's when it gets the worst, because I always try to speak so fast and everything comes out at once and I'm just like It doesn't happen all the time, but if you've been around me before in real life, you would have noticed it. I had braces for 11 months and elastics in my teeth that were at the very front of my mouth, and they were always so embarrassing to me and I hated them. I am the youngest of 3 siblings. My parents are divorced, but they remain friends. I have lived in Perth my whole life, and I've only left the country once, and I've only been on a plane twice. My worst trait is that I procrastinate so much. I will say that I want to do something, but it won't happen until, you know, the last possible moment that it could possibly happen. I'm an absolute night owl. I cannot fall asleep any earlier than like 1 AM recently. I literally can stay up until about 5 or 4 AM and I'm not even tired. I've had an amazing upbringing. I am the best at keeping secrets. My dad used to own a cow, a pig, sheep, a lamb, goats, ducks, chickens, dogs, cats, geese. Did I already say geese? Yeah. At his farm. When I used to play Habbo Hotel when I was, I don't know, like 11 or something, I got scammed by someone and they hacked into my computer and stole all of my passwords, knew all of my passwords, and even took money off me as well. Well, my mum at that time, and it was just the most horrible feeling, and I was so scared and I felt so bad for my mum because she had obviously just lost money because of my stupid mistake of accepting a file that he sent to me. I didn't know I was 11. I live with my mum, and we never used to really get on very well when I was a little bit younger because I was in my prime teenage years. Now we get along like a house on fire, like really well. I'm about 164 centimeters, or I think this equates to about 5'4", so I'm pretty sure. I have never been in love. I wish I knew how to cook more than like four or five, not even 5 meals, for about 4 meals. My skin just does not tan. I will go bright red from sunburn, I'll peel, and then I'll go straight back to white, so I may as well just save myself getting skin cancer and just fake tan. I'm being honest when I say that I'm like 99% sure. I can't actually think of anything, but I don't have any secrets. I've got nothing to hide. I love nature more than anything, and I think the countryside is beautiful and so peaceful and relaxing, and I absolutely love it. I have a very, very low tolerance to negative people, but since, you know, being on YouTube, I have learnt to bite my tongue quite a lot, to a certain extent of course, and some of you guys noticed when I replied to a comment that isn't too nice, and I'm not a pushover, so I'll always stand up for myself. But the only difference is that now, most of the time, I just pretend that the comment doesn't exist and I won't even dignify it with a response. I support gay rights 100%, 110%. I get super affectionate when I'm drunk. I just want to hug everyone, just kiss everyone, not kisses in like, you know, make out, but just like, you know, in photos I'll kiss everyone. That sounds so bad. Not that kind of kissing, but you know, just like friendly, like pecks, not even pecks. I'm digging myself a hole, I'm gonna crawl out of the hole and go on to the next fact. I don't smoke at all, and I never will. I used to have mild asthma as a child, and I used to use that as an excuse to get out of running races and sport class and stuff in primary school. And I remember, this is a direct quote from my old sports teacher. He said, "Lauren, if you keep on avoiding sport like it's a plague, you're never going to get any better at it." And my face was like, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi, and I can't help it because I've just always been actually very good at spelling. I am terrible at anything to do with sport, although I do like badminton, that is a good sport. But I was kind of more arty than sporty, so sport was just always like, I dreaded PE class, I dreaded it because I was just so bad at it, and it just embarrassed me how bad I was at it, and I hated sport class. It's one of the best things about leaving high school. I love thunderstorms, I love the sound of rain, I think it's the most calming thing in the universe. My main goal in life is to explore and travel the world. At this point in my life, I don't want kids. I can't see myself wanting kids in the near future either. I'm not a kids person. Kids kind of annoy me. I just don't get along with kids. I mean, some kids are so cute, but in general, it just doesn't really appeal to me. I can't really see myself being like, oh, I have 3 children and I love them all. At the moment, I'm some independent woman and I just want to do my own thing for as long as I can until I meet someone nice and maybe pop a few out. Ew, what a gross way. Ugh, why did I say that? Ugh. When I was very young and I used to go food shopping with my mum and sit in the trolley, other kids always used to poke their tongue out at me, and I never understood why. I've never ever broken a bone. I've never even been stung by a bee either, although I have been half stung twice, to the point where, you know, the little stinger penetrates my skin and it hurts a little bit, but it doesn't stay in my skin and it doesn't hurt that bad. It's just like, I think the bee or the wasp just failed miserably. Tried to get me, but didn't, so suck on that. Despite what everyone seems to think, I didn't come from a rich family, and my family still isn't rich. We are a completely normal family. I think everyone just assumes that my room is all white and nice and fancy looking, but I live a completely normal life. I never ever exercise, and I really should. I'm just lucky that I can eat, to a certain extent, what I like and not put on weight. To a certain extent. I get my long eyelashes from my dad, and I also get my big nose from my dad. My middle name is Elizabeth, and I think it's just so nerdy. I really want to go to America and explore all of those amazing abandoned houses that are like they look really haunted, and that would just be like my absolute, as weird as it sounds, that is a goal in my life. It's not really a goal, but it's just something that I really want to do. And it comes from my horror movie obsession. During high school, I used to walk to the bus stop in the morning really early, and down the end of my street there's quite a bit of bush. And there was this man who used to hide out in the bushes, and he used to expose himself to me and shout out things to me. And by expose, I mean he used to expose himself. It was horrifying. I was scared to walk to the bus in the morning, and the bus wasn't even that far away, but you couldn't even see him from the bus. So we called the police and we sat down with the police, and I made a statement and stuff. And then all of a sudden he just didn't come back, and I don't know what happened to him, but it's still really scary, and I used to get really scared that he would come up the street and try and find where I lived or something like that, because he knew what time I came down the street and he waited for me, and that was really scary. I studied the Indonesian language for most of my schooling life, which was cool, but now I've pretty much forgotten all of it besides a few numbers. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of an insight into my life, gives you the ability to know me a little bit better than you did before, because that's really what I'm trying to aim for. Anyway, thanks for watching again guys, love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Mwah!